The 12 Dancing Princesses. Every morning, King Randolph woke up to the exact same mystery. His 12 daughters slept in a locked room, yet their shoes were worn out by sunrise. Soles were torn, velvet was frayed, and golden threads hung loose. No guard heard a sound, and no window was ever unlocked. The king simply wanted his daughters safe. Princess Clara watched her father leave the room with a heavy heart. She loved him deeply, but she and her sisters guarded a magical secret. Every night, a hidden doorway called to them, leading to a world where they felt truly free. Clara checked the lock on their door, silently praying their secret remained hidden just a little longer. Far away from the castle walls, a young soldier named Michael walked down a cobblestone road. He was returning from long years of service, carrying only a small backpack and a wooden cane. He didn't seek gold or glory. Michael only wanted a warm meal, a humble shelter, and a peaceful place to start his life over. Exhausted and confused, King Randolph made a difficult decision. His daughters were slipping away, and his anxiety grew every single day. The kingdom needed peace, and he needed an answer. He declared that any man who could solve the mystery of the princess's worn shoes within 3 nights would marry the daughter of his choice and one day rule the kingdom. Michael reached the edge of the kingdom, tired but hopeful. He wasn't thinking of princesses, he was thinking of dinner. Resting under the autumn trees, he shared his meager meal with a hungry, elderly woman who appeared by the trail. Grateful for his gentle kindness, she handed him a simple, seemingly empty cloak, whispering that it possessed a quiet magic. News of their father's challenge reached the 12 princesses quickly, filling their world with anxiety. Princess Clara, the oldest, feared they would be discovered, their secret dancing paradise lost forever. The youngest, Princess Lily, was curious but scared. They knew their carefree nights in the enchanted world were now in grave danger. Michael arrived at the high castle gates just as the sun began to dip below the horizon. Sentries lowered their spears, eyeing his dusty boots and humble clothes with suspicion. But Michael held his head high. He was not looking for a crown or fame. He simply wanted to help the tired king and solve the mystery once and for all. King Randolph led Michael to the small guard room right outside his daughter's bedchamber. The king handed him a steaming cup of sweet herbal tea, warning him that every night before, the suitors had fallen fast asleep before midnight. Michael thanked the king warmly, but as soon as the door closed, he secretly poured the liquid into a nearby potted plant. As midnight struck, Michael threw the old woman's magic cloak over his head, instantly vanishing into thin air. Seconds later, the heavy bedchamber door opened with a quiet creak. Princess Clara stepped out into the hallway, holding a glowing oil lamp to check if the new watcher was asleep. Finding the chair completely empty, she smiled relievedly and motioned for her sisters.
I found it.
Michael slipped quietly into the room behind the sisters. Beneath Clara's bed, a hidden trap-door stood wide open, revealing a stone staircase glowing with soft indigo light. As the 12 sisters stepped down one by one, Michael followed closely behind. But as he stepped onto the stairs, he accidentally stepped on Princess Lily's long blue dress. Lily turned around, her heart beating fast. She cried out to her sisters that someone had pulled her dress, but Clara brushed it off as a simple nail on the stairs. Relief washed over Michael as they kept walking. They soon entered a breathtaking forest where every leaf was made of shimmering, clear silver that tinkled like gentle bells. Beyond the silver forest lay an even grander path, framed by trees made of pure, warm gold. The leaves cast a cozy golden light across the mossy ground. Michael watched in wonder as the princesses walked without fear, their worries completely forgotten. He snapped a golden leaf from a branch to keep as proof for the worried king. Beyond the golden forest, the group arrived at the shores of a vast subterranean lake. Its crystal-clear water reflected thousands of glowing blue stars overhead. 12 golden boats waited at the water's edge, each rowed by a handsome prince. Clara stepped into the lead boat with the silver prince, while Michael quickly climbed inside behind them. The silver prince rowed with steady strength, though he remarked that the boat felt heavier tonight than ever before. Clara smiled softly, attributing it to the warm evening air. On the island ahead, a majestic silver castle stood illuminated by floating lanterns. Up on the grand balcony, lively violin music echoed across the water, welcoming them to the secret ball. Inside the grand ballroom, hundreds of hanging lanterns cast a warm, golden glow across polished marble floors. The 12 sisters danced with boundless energy, moving smoothly to the uplifting music. Here, away from royal expectations and locked doors, they felt truly free. Michael watched from the shadows, finally understanding why the sisters risked everything each night to return. As dawn approached, the lively music faded. The sisters were exhausted but deeply happy. Their silk slippers were now torn to shreds from hours of joyful dancing. Before following them back to the golden boats, Michael quickly grabbed a small, jeweled golden cup from a nearby banquet table and placed it into his bag. He finally had all the proof he needed. The next morning, King Randolph unlocked the heavy wooden door, only to find another 12 pairs of ruined shoes. His heart sank, believing yet another night was lost. He called Michael into the great hall, preparing to send the young soldier away. But Michael did not look tired or confused. Instead, he stood tall, offering the king a gentle, reassuring smile. Speaking softly, Michael explained everything. He didn't boast or demand a reward. He simply told the story of the hidden trapdoor, the glowing underground forests, and the secret island ball. To prove his words, he placed the silver branch, the golden leaf, and the jeweled cup onto the king's table. Up on the staircase, Princess Clara watched, her heart skipping a beat. King Randolph turned to Clara and asked if Michael spoke the truth. Clara stepped forward, taking a deep breath, and admitted everything. She explained how trapped they felt under strict eyes and how dancing gave them freedom. The king realized his tight control had pushed his daughters away. He looked at Michael with deep gratitude for finally revealing the truth. King Randolph kept his word and offered Michael a place in the kingdom and the hand of any daughter he chose. Michael smiled softly and shook his head. He didn't want a reward or a royal title. He asked only that the king unlock their doors and let the princesses dance freely without fear or secrecy. From that day on, the bedroom doors were never locked again, and laughter filled the castle halls. Michael decided to stay in the village as a humble gardener. Every evening, he and Clara walked through the golden forest together. They no longer needed secret magic to find joy, having found something far better in simple, honest companionship.